I was gradually gaining more weight and becoming very tired and just had this big brain fog, just really also more irritable. So I was ready to be done with work before lunchtime, and it just felt like everything was really a struggle just to even get through the basic day. And I was trying to eat well, I was trying to exercise, but no matter what I did, I felt like it was actually making me worse. I was getting hurt, couldn't seem to recover when I would exercise. So I was becoming very discouraged. And then I got COVID and ended up getting hives. And I started working with an ENT, and the ENT said they couldn't find anything wrong with me, that I wasn't allergic to anything. My doctor put me on antihistamines 3 times a day. I was on lots of prednisone and antibiotics, either for the hives or because I was getting more infections and just getting sick more frequently. And so I just really was frustrated and didn't know what was going on and felt like I could do everything I was possibly able to do for myself. I was trying and it wasn't working. So then I found Dr. Duffy, and I just really appreciated, at the very least, just doing a deep dive evaluation. My other doctors weren't interested in doing that. The evaluations they did do, where it wasn't showing that anything was wrong with me, to take a really broad approach and look at everything that I wanted looked at was really helpful. And then to get the feedback was very validating. I knew that there was something wrong with my body. I figured it was probably several factors influencing each other. And to be able to find out that indeed I did have food sensitivities and allergies, I did have issues with my gut that I didn't even really realize was my gut. And then to be able to have a straightforward plan where I could better direct my energy and change my behaviors was really motivating. So 6 months later, and I guess I would say even within 2 weeks, I was able to start feeling better. And so now I'm 6 months out, and it's been wonderful. I lost 45 pounds and it just came off as soon as my gut healed. And I've been able to now exercise almost every day. And my body is actually getting stronger, and my chronic pain is down. My energy is better. The hormone replacement has been a big help. I think my brain fog is gone. I've been able to actually work more hours and still have energy to go and do all the physical fun activities that I wasn't doing. And I've been able to get off of my asthma medicine, those antihistamines. I haven't been getting sick. And as long as I keep taking the supplements and eat the right foods, I don't get any of the hives. And so I really feel like I'm back to myself again, which has been wonderful. My whole body was swollen, and I didn't even realize that I had a gut distension and bloating. I didn't realize that. But yeah, it's amazing how the medicines that were trying to help me were actually contributing to the problem. They want to follow you and still be there to be a help and a guide, but they really set you up to be able to continue on and maintain it on your own if you needed to. It's a big change. It's also a big financial investment. And I would tell you that doing it in the finances was hard, but it was doable. And I'm glad I did it. I see it really as an investment. And when you're considering getting the supplements and the coaching, and I was talking to them on a weekly basis. And because my case I felt was complicated, there were times I was able to call them back and say, here's my problem. And the whole team would apparently consult and then get back to me. And I don't think I could have gotten in to see a doctor as quickly as I was able to email them, and they were able to consult and then get back with me within really 2 days. And so I think when you start considering the availability of the team and the medications, as well as just what I was already paying for, I was already going to doctors, I was missing work, I was paying for all these prescription meds and still feeling miserable. There's so much that you can't put a price tag on that I think was a benefit. And so I would say it's worth it. At the very least, I think it's worth getting the initial evaluation so that then you can make an informed decision about what else you want to do. Looking back on it, even though it was a big decision, I am very glad I did it. And my husband, my family, my friends, were very supportive of it, and they can see a difference too. So I would encourage anybody to at least go for it and see.